Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about running the race. Okay, today's Friday. Normally I had intended to do this video on Thursdays, and last week I was successful. Yesterday, actually this week, I intended to do it on Tuesday. I was full of ideas, wanted to talk to you guys, and so I'm just going to do it on Tuesday. I don't have to be strict and always be on Thursday, but I got distracted, and I got distracted all the way past Thursday. So here I am, welcome to Friday. And so distraction is one of our biggest hurdles when we are running a race towards any kind of success. Now, there are many races. You might be running a race with your business, and those are very challenging. You might be running a race with your health. You might be running a race with your fitness. You might be running a race with raising your kids. Good luck with that. But all races are fairly well the same. They're all very different in the details, but in the process, there are hurdles and there are distractions. And everybody has, their naysayers and their people off on the sides, maybe telling them, you can't do this. Everybody has their cheerleaders, and sometimes even our cheerleaders can be a bit of a distraction. The main problem is avoiding those distractions. The main challenge: avoid the distractions, ignore the distractions, accept them. They're going to be there. But when you watch a race, when you watch the Olympics and you see these runners go and there are hurdles, they generally don't just smack into them and fall down on the ground. They've been preparing for this. They know the hurdles are there. They leap over them. They don't go around them. They don't crawl under them. It's like that old going on a bear hunt, right? Can't go over it, can't go under it. You have to go around it. Well, in this case, we're talking about races. You have to take some direction. You can't just crash into these barriers. And some of the barriers are here. Some of the barriers are you telling yourself, what are you thinking? You can't do this. You can't run a business. You can't lose weight. You can't have muscles. You can't eat healthy. You don't have the self-control. You don't have the ability to handle planning all of this stuff. Yes, you do. You have it. You have to embrace it and you have to own it. This is your race. This is not somebody else's. And if you are going on this race and trying to get to the finish line and expecting that it's going to be easy and that you should just be able to trot right up to the finish line and be done, that's not going to happen. All races have hurdles. All races have distractions. Every goal is going to have some obstacle in front of it. So when you see these things, you need to recognize them for what they are. Don't think a hurdle is a complete roadblock, right? So when you look toward the finish line, remember that there are going to be hurdles, but you have to take this race one step at a time, and you have to approach these hurdles the same way you would other obstacles that you normally ignore. Think about that. When you have something that you want to do and you put your mind to it and you don't let other things get in the way, that happens. That happens sometimes. You know it happens sometimes. You really want to go see a movie? You really want to go to that restaurant, but can't get a babysitter? You look harder. You can't get a ride? you find one. When there's something you really want to do, you make it happen. Why should this race be any different? Why should your fitness, your business, your health, your family, why should it be any different? Don't let these obstacles stop you from getting to the finish line. Just remember, the finish line is there. Even if it's really far, even if it's really hard to see, it's still there. It's all you deciding that you're not going to stop and you're not going to let somebody pull you off of your track. Stay on track. Don't get distracted. Keep going. I promise you it's worth it. I promise you that you can do it. It's a point of not quitting. You only lose the race when you quit. Because everybody's race, except for the ones in the Olympics, if we're talking about a real running race, yes, somebody wins. But if it's your own personal race and you're the only one running, the only way to lose is for you to quit. If you don't stop, you win. I feel like I've said that before, but it needs driving home. Keep running, keep winning. Good luck. Have a good day.